He died in prison without killing anyone. The camera pans over a luxurious Beverly Hills home. Inside, Sharon Tate, a 26-year-old Hollywood actress, is 8.5 months pregnant. Friends are visiting. Laughter and conversation fill the warm summer night. But outside, a car pulls up. In the driver's seat sits Linda Kasabian. In the back are Charles Tex Watson, Susan Atkins, and Patricia Krenwinkel, members of a fringe cult known as the Manson Family. Their leader, Charles Manson, has sent them on a gruesome mission. Kill everyone in that house, as gruesome as you can. The murders, August 8, 1969. Once inside the home at 10050 Cielo Drive, Watson shoots Stephen Parent, an 18-year-old visiting the caretaker. Then the killers herd Tate, her hairstylist Jay Sebring, heiress Abigail Folger, and writer Wojciech Frykowski into the living room. The victims beg for mercy. The killers show none. Tate is stabbed repeatedly, even as she pleads for her unborn child. At least 5 people are killed that night, and Tate's fetus also dies. Pig is scrawled on the front door in blood. The next night, August 10, 1969, the brutality continues. Manson leads a group to the Los Feliz home of Lino and Rosemarie LaBianca. He ties up the couple, then leaves. Watson, Krenwinkel, and Leslie and Houghton finish the job with knives and a bayonet. Messages like war and death to pigs are carved into the blood-soaked walls. Detectives initially failed to connect the 2 crime scenes, but the investigation later links them to the Manson family at Spahn Ranch. Arrests follow in late 1969 after a jailed cult member boasts about the murders. The trial and punishment. In a trial that begins in 1970, Manson, Atkins, Krenwinkel, Van Houten, and others are charged with murder and conspiracy. Linda Kasabian is granted immunity for her testimony. The defendants behave erratically in court, shaving their heads and carving X's on their foreheads. In January 1971, Manson and 3 co-defendants are found guilty of first-degree murder, and later another defendant is convicted. They are initially sentenced to death, but in 1972, the California Supreme Court abolishes the death penalty, so their sentences are commuted to life in prison. Manson spends the rest of his life in prison, repeatedly denied parole until his death in 2017. Atkins dies in prison in 2009. Van Houten serves decades and is eventually paroled much later. Krenwinkel remains incarcerated with repeated parole denials. Watson continues to be denied release after multiple hearings.